everybody.
Wordplay.
Episode 1 podcast. Richard here.
Jerron.
Mickey out here, just trying to get this technical stuff right.
We're experiencing some technical difficult.
Alright, bro.
Difficulties, or what you say, Elliot?
Alright, what's up, y'all?
Difficulties.
Hey guys,
Between the Minds podcast, episode 1.
we
A
here.
long time coming, but we out here. We ready? What's up? How y'all been?
Good.
I've been good, bro.
Great.
How y'all been?
It's been pretty good.
What y'all been on?
I made an A on my test, 92.
That's what we on. Living ground out here.
Definitely, bro.
Trying to rebound from the slacking off in the first quarter of the
Yeah,
semester.
man. Like I said before, definitely was bullshit in the first half of the semester.
Yeah.
But why do y'all think y'all like bullshit in like the beginning? And like, why is it like part of our like nature to like bullshit in like the beginning? But then like when.
Well,
but
I'm
then,
not.
Like,
I'm usually
in the end, like we want to hustle like our hardest.
Pure laziness.
Yeah, like why don't we hustle the hardest like in the beginning?
Okay, I have this theory. I thought about it. So, you know how like when we're kids, they tell us we were born to be great.
Mm-hmm.
So like as guys, when they tell us we were born to be great, we're like, oh, we already know we're gonna be great, and we're gonna pass, yada. And then we just start bullshitting from there because we think we're gonna be great and not really think about putting in the work.
I don't even know if it's that. I just feel like usually like other semesters I started off strong. Like I try to start off strong so I can slack later.
Yeah.
That's what my mom always taught me. But this semester it was the snow days that fucked me up.
Yeah, that shit caught up to me.
I was still bullshit. Alright, man. That's my excuse, but I don't know what you're talking about.
That shit was like 2 or 3 months ago, bro.
That was, yeah, but I was still like on that lazy wave, you know what I'm saying?
That's just I made a 84 on my math test. What you mean, alright, bro?
I'm talking to him.
What you mean?
Alright.
I have to make like
Bro,
facial
good job,
expressions
bro.
to the
So
camera.
we're not good enough, bro?
No, I was.
Am I not working hard
No,
enough?
I was talking about him.
I've been getting A's and B's, you did. A's and B's, no C's, you did.
Trade 5. I'm sorry. I get that. Yikes. But,
So yeah.
Fuck, what was it? I forgot what I was about to say, bro. Oh, y'all talking.
It's all good, bro.
I said I'm praying for it, bro.
So how was everybody's week?
Fuck. I was
Not
about to say something.
academically, but just like overall, like how was everybody's week?
It was a weird week, bro. Very strange week for me.
Why was your week so weird, bro?
But how was y'all
let's
spring break?
not
Let's
go
talk about
into
spring break.
detail,
Let's
bro.
talk about spring break.
Okay,
There's
spring
a lot
break,
about-
Miami.
There's a lot to talk about spring break on
True.
all platforms.
Okay,
It's
so
been funny too.
So would y'all have went to this last year's spring break?
What?
Would y'all have gone to like spring break Miami? Like
I got
this?
invited to go to Miami by like 2 different people. I wasn't really cool with them like that. I mean, like I fuck with them, but I wasn't really like super cool with them, so I didn't choose to go. If it was y'all, I would have went. You know,
Yeah.
could have cooked it,
Gangster.
fucked shit up. But
I'm
I'm not gonna say I didn't want to go because I did want to go, but
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to Miami, bro.
So you're not?
Yeah, I'm not going to Miami.
I never been to Florida. That shit's kind of
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah,
It's
Florida's
not weird.
It's not
It is weird. We lived in Georgia and I haven't been to Florida.
You don't have to go anywhere. Some people in their hood, they never left their hood.
I'm not some people. Who wants to be in the hood?
But you're part of the people that's never gone to Florida.
That's so lame. Like, imagine being in one part of a place for your whole life. Like, that shit is depressing.
But like people really live like that though.
I know
That's
people
what's
live
like Would you have went to Florida?
Would I have gone to Miami?
Yeah, Miami.
for spring break.
Nah, not without my girlfriend. I'm sorry.
But would you?
Because she would not even let me like by
Yeah.
myself.
Wait, but all right. So like, would you let your girlfriend go to Miami?
By herself?
Yeah.
If she choose, yeah, she can.
Hell no!
I knew he was gonna say that. Why not? Oh, see,
Hey, but
this
it's
is
like-
this is what I wanted, bro.
No.
I knew he was gonna say that.
It's like you can't listen. You can never tell your girl what to do. You can't tell your girl what to do, but you shouldn't. You should not tell your girl don't do this, don't go here without. But she should know not to go without you. Like it's like you gotta be like Come on, bro. It's like logic.
So
why would your girl want to go to Miami without you for spring break?
Maybe because she wants to have fun with her friends.
That's like inviting other shit that just don't need to be invited.
So are you saying that you don't have faith in your woman?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying like that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying.
Nah, I mean, that's my girl's like choice. So if I told my girl I was going to Miami by myself, and she's cool with it, then she trusts me enough for me to go to Miami, and she knows that I'm not gonna do anything. Well, if she said she want to go to Miami, she could go to Miami.
But we're not
I
saying
trust her
by
that
yourself. It's not really by yourself. By yourself is with your friends, a bunch of niggas.
What's worse? Going to Miami with dudes that are single, than going to Miami with girls and they're single. Which one's worse?
Say it again?
Like going to Miami with like a bunch of dudes that's single. As a guy, then if I was a girl and going with my girls.
It's the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
It's not.
It's worse.
I feel like dudes don't care.
It's worse for going with good dudes. Because they're always they're always out pushing.
Because you have that one girlfriend that's gonna check you like, yeah, you're wilding out. You know, there's always that one girlfriend in the clique that's like to herself. I don't know, in girls' clique, from what I've seen, there's always that one girl that doesn't like wild out like the rest. So she's always gonna be like, you guys are like doing too much.
But not all guys.
When the dudes,
but dudes don't really care. Like
all niggas will wild out with the dudes.
No, it's not even that. Some dudes like that's him. Like they don't care about what you're doing. Yeah. They only care about what they went there for.
Hey, bro, you got some shitty ass friends, bro. Like if your friends aren't gonna check you, like that one time when we went out and like y'all was like, yo, bro, stop. That fucking one party that we went to. And like me and you fucking almost ran the pool table.
Oh yeah.
Beer pong.
Oh yeah. That was Shawty's housewarming.
Yeah.
So
I never lost though. Beer pong king.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
But yeah, so like, I was like, yo, bro, I want some more drink. Y'all was like, no.
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah. I mean, I'll do that, but I'm saying like.
Oh yeah.
It's like other cliques.
That night.
Yeah, I mean it's like other cliques. I mean,
hey, bro, come on, bro. I was like shooting 90%.
I said other cliques like.
He was shooting.
I was shooting 90%. But yeah, go ahead.
But I mean, it's like other like people like they don't care. Like some people just there to like I'm here to like get girls. Yeah. And they go to Miami like girls. So if your man's just like has a girlfriend like at home.
Yeah.
Some dudes are not gonna care. They'll be like, I don't care. If you gotta go, you gotta go. But me, like I'll check you like. But that's just how we are.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I don't know. I think it's different for me though. I'm not saying for everybody else.
Man,
for me, it's different.
A lot of the stuff I've been seeing about spring break on Twitter. Like, y'all heard about that dude that licked that girl's butt? Well, he didn't look.
I mean, I heard a lot of wild stuff.
He licked her ass from on the outside.
And her boyfriend like broke up with her. Yeah. And
she was like, she let him like. I think she was like dancing. Yeah. And then he was like, and he licked her shit, and she was still dancing. Something along those lines.
Yeah.
And then they was like murdering her on Twitter because she had a boyfriend, and then he found out.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened after that. I just know they.
Yeah, I know. I just know like I don't know. I mean, like I feel like that stuff be happening. Like we talked about, like that should be happening for like years.
Bro, listen,
people don't know, bro.
Fucking Freaknik, bro, in like the 90s.
Yeah.
Down here.
Yeah.
Shit is crazy, bro.
Like Mardi Gras too,
bro,
stuff like that.
Like shit's gonna happen anywhere and everywhere, bro. But
bro, it's some stuff that happened like that, like we know about.
Like us?
Like me and you, like that happened to like people that we know. Like
you know about stuff that happened in Miami?
Yeah, like me and you know, like something similar to this, but worse that happened like to some of our people that we have in our circle.
I only have you and Gerard in my circle.
No, I'm talking about.
We're
gonna talk about that later, bro. But
let's talk about that on camera. But
yeah. I just want you to think about that.
I know.
I just want you to know, like,
I talk to every day.
No, it's girls. It's girls.
Yeah, we gotta talk about that after the camera, bro.
I just want to say, like, that's how close that this is not. Like, this stuff is not happening to like people that's far away.
Yeah, I mean, like people get like fucked over anywhere, bro. Like I'm pretty sure if we walk down this hallway right now, like it's like some dude is
bagging somebody right now.
Somebody else's bitch, right?
Blowing somebody's back up right now.
Somebody else's woman.
Boyfriend.
Somebody else's woman.
Definitely misogynist. But yeah, go ahead though. What were you saying?
I mean that's Miami. I mean, what goes down in Miami stays in Miami, right?
Is that what it is? I could have sworn that was Vegas.
I think it's.
We're not doing that with Miami now.
I think Miami is like what goes down in Miami.
Bro,
Miami stays on Twitter, on social media.
I feel like Miami's like how we looked at PCB in high school. That's like how Miami got
yeah,
its word.
that shit is
I feel like all the old people down there hate
popping.
They probably hate spring break,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
They probably hate that shit.
But
It's cool. It's cool to like to see like y'all have like differences of like opinions, cause like he's not like fucking with that
Bro,
shit.
I'm
like,
type.
Like he would
this
like
is type A personality. This type
like
B
like
I'm definitely the alpha male.
Alright, bro.
Definitely
that.
So I'm Omega. I will be an Omega male. He'll be an alpha.
What the fuck is that?
Omega is like a loner type of like kind of fox, like a loner wolf. That's an Omega.
You said you're Foxy?
I'm not Foxy Brown. You dig? Nah.
This is a Foxy jacket though.
Definitely a very cunny jacket.
You said cummy.
Hey, that's enough of that.
Alright, like they have alpha, beta males, beta males, and omega.
Have you ever done a personality test? You know, there's like an online personality test that like everybody does. And it tells you like.
I did that shit like my freshman year.
Yeah, I did that. Yeah, I did that too.
It wasn't accurate.
You was accurate.
Yeah,
I was definitely introverted. I'm introverted.
Yeah, they have like campaigner, introvert. They have like wizards. They have, like,
I'm an introverted. When I told him to say this to do it one time too. Oh, she did it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
you were talking about our conversation we had today, and about how like life is like.
Oh yeah, how like life is, how like me and you always have like some kind of similar talks or whatever, and we're like always saying how like reality's really hitting, but now it's like reality's really hitting because like we're like really close to
graduation.
Yeah, like making close to graduation. I got a year left. You got a year left. So like everything is like really boiling down to like what's next.
Yeah,
and this is like real life because like as you mentioned earlier, like there's no more waking up going to class. Like you really gotta get your ass up and go to work, bro. Like, and that's
bro,
that's like some
think
old
about
man,
this. Like y'all think about this. When you graduate college, and you don't like you have a job, but it's like not exactly because everybody that graduates is not gonna get to like the career, the right spot in the career that they want. Yeah. You might be building your way up, but imagine that you have to wake up every day and go to work. That is your life, like 5 days out the week. That's just.
You gotta deal with shitty ass coworkers.
I mean, no, but I mean,
that's just sad. That's literally
yeah,
life.
That's
but
life.
It's just sad. Like,
that's what we were saying.
Fuck?
Like that's fucking life, bro. And like, I was like, bro, we want to fucking travel. Like,
I plan on doing my masters though. I don't really plan on just getting my bachelor's and like chilling. I want to just go like as soon as I'm done with like I'll probably take a year off.
Take a break. Yeah, that's what people.
Then I go for my master's.
These 4 years have flown, bro. What the fuck?
I don't think they've flown. I think
this shit.
I think it took a minute.
Bro.
Like I was telling Ricky the other day, like we were like talking. You were talking about like how we used to like back in the day we used to throw parties and do all this stuff, and we were talking about how we just got basically like what we're saying like life here, like we got left in that euphoria of like
because we always like whenever we talk about like we have like talks like. Somehow it always reverts back to like that time period where I had my apartment and we used to just like wild out and like hang out all the time.
Yeah.
That was like, I don't know, that was a nice...
It was like a nice... I feel like that would be a highlight of a lifetime, I would say. Like, always remember like you used to do parties with your friends. Like you used to have people over, people used to just have fun. And now we just...
It's like a real life adulting type.
Yeah, it's like that shit is gone. And I used to always like... I would say I fantasize about it, but... I used to always think about those moments. I'm like, damn, like, I had a good time, but I can't live in that no more. Like, okay, like, get your shit together. Like, do what you gotta do.
You can also make, like, this moment right now, like, those kind of euphoric moments, if you know what I mean.
I feel like that would be like living in the past, though. Wouldn't you say?
Not in a sense, but, like, I'm saying, like make it better.
One should just make new moments. Yeah.
My point exactly, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just really trying to graduate now. Yeah, so I'm not really trying to even worry about like parties.
Oh, no.
I just want to say, bro.
Yeah. If you really like, I get what you're saying.
I just know school's a scam. College is a scam.
I don't think college is a scam.
College is a scam.
Why do you think college is a scam?
I'm very excited to graduate, but college is a scam.
Why do you think it's a scam?
Okay, college, let me tell you why college is a sham. Because you're paying a bunch of money, right? Let me tell you, college is basically the concept of you're going to
school to get a job.
You're going to school with a bunch of people, right? And y'all are supposed to be networking, but you're not. You're going to school to find out what you want to do, right?
I think that's like subjective.
No. Listen. Okay, listen. College is like you're going to school to learn, right? something about the career path that you want. Like that's what you're supposed to do in college. You're supposed to know what you want to do before you get to college, but a lot of people don't know.
Absolutely.
Okay, so
that's why people are like.
You're supposed to know what you want to do. So when you get to college, you're walking to that path to get your degree, so you can go out and get a job and work for corporate societies. Right. Okay. But the thing is that they don't tell you is a lot of people that get jobs now is through networking and not really through like all the like accomplishments that you get from college. Like, you don't really need a degree to get like.
Actually, you do, bro.
You don't really need a degree to be like a millionaire. You don't really need a degree to do this.
It really like depends on your career path. It's like if you want to be like a doctor or something like that, of course you gotta get your degree.
Of course, but it's like what three main like real jobs that's like that, like lawyer, doctor. What's the other one? No, African parents.
No, I feel like you need a degree. I feel like cause like I was doing the research online and 60% of, 40%? Is it 60 or 40% of this job of like our generation, like right now at this moment, you need a degree to work to that job. So think about it. You're thinking short term right now. You're saying it right now. In the longer term, like, cause like back in the day, think about it, back in the day, you didn't need a degree to work those crazy jobs, right?
No, back in the day, you needed a degree. You needed, like, I feel like a degree was more valuable 20 years ago than it is today. That's how I feel. Because listen, a white person that has the same exact, graduated at the same day as you, has the same exact grades as you, no matter what happens, when they go to a job, they're gonna get paid more than you. So how does that, like, what does a degree do for you then? The same, if y'all was born on the same day, the same age, graduate at the same time, same grades, even if you had better grades, you still get paid.
Clearly, we need to get on some.
But that's like another different conversation.
That is a different conversation. But what I'm saying is like degrees aren't really that viable. Like,
no, I think they are, bro. I think you're missing the point here.
I see what you mean, though. I see what you mean.
Yeah, I know what he's saying. He's saying like, cause you could just basically know somebody and they can like plug you in, bro. But that's like rare, though.
Is that really rare?
Bro, I don't think so. Bro, that's how shit goes down, bro.
No, I think to me it is. I feel like you have to have a degree. Like if you don't have a degree, people are not gonna really take you serious. Or when you want that pay raise, you know, people are gonna like. Why do you think people go get their master?
Yeah,
you know, like. People go get their masters to get more money.
I think it's all 50-50. Like it's like a balance, but like your network is extremely important. Bro.
Okay.
So you know,
to me, it's more.
Can you think about this scenario? Right? Think about this. Okay, so you go to school. A kid. I keep doing that shit.
He always does this, bro.
But okay. Exhibit A goes to school. Exhibit B goes to school. Exhibit B goes to school. Networking. Just focus on his studies, get his degree, and he's out. Right? Of course, it's going to be hard for him to get a job without networking, like because he never networked in school. He doesn't know anybody. So when he goes to like like a job, they're going to be like, "Where's your network skills?" Exhibit B goes to school, gets a degree too, but knows a lot of people. You see how that works? It's easier for him to navigate through. Like, okay, this person knows this person. Oh, do you know this? And you can work your way. It's faster for you. But without a degree, it's like they're going to ask you like, "But what type of like criteria do you have?" And then it's them, they have to figure out for you where they want to put you. So they're gonna put you in positions that you could actually slide in, and then you can work your way to the top. Well, when you have a degree, it's like, you know what, this is what I want to do. Like, do you have a degree for it? And boom, But if you have it without a degree, it's gonna be like iffy, and they're not gonna pay you the price they're supposed to pay you. That's how I see it. But I mean, for other people, you could just know somebody and they're like, that's my best friend.
I feel like degrees are important for like, it's like a pay stamp, really. Like if you have a degree, you're gonna get paid this much, and then you can go up from there. If you don't have a degree, you only get paid like, there's a cap like from what you can get paid.
I feel like you could just get violated if you don't have a degree, except the person really cares for you, and then they could pay you the same amount as a degree. But I feel like if you don't have a degree, I feel like that's why it's important. If you really want to have a decent job, because if you don't have a degree, what's the difference between you and somebody that works in like McDonald's? I'm not saying people in McDonald's don't have a degree, but like somebody that never went to school, just got a high school diploma or a GED. Like, what's the difference between you and that person?
They were smart and they didn't go to college. That's the difference. And they saved money.
This guy here, man.
Yeah, they have the same knowledge as you.
But they didn't go to school. How do they have the same knowledge as you?
Because, okay, a lot of stuff that you do in college, you can learn that shit online, bro, for free.
And they're not worried about that. They're worried about they're worried about taking care of bills.
Yeah, but
like, they're worried about
you can work at McDonald's and still be smart as hell and go online and learn shit that you learn in school. Absolutely.
But how often does that happen?
I'm not saying it happens often. I'm saying it's possible. Like, think about all the classes.
I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm saying, like, who works at McDonald's right now? Like, okay, people that work at like Wallstar. Who do you think is going home to go study online and say, I want to just be smarter than kids in college? And
a lot of people do that. I know a lot of people that do that. That go home and learn stuff.
Okay, I mean, if you do that, I just feel like if I'm working and paying bills and taking care of my kids, like, I'm not really worried about, or not even kids are paying house rent or just taking care of myself. I'm not really worried about going online to be smart at college.
Like, think about getting certified. That's like learning a skill. Like, if you learn a skill, it's just like you're making the same amount of money as someone that has went through school and did all that.
I don't know.
But you're learning a craft.
I still think it balances, bro. Like your network, your
network is your network. Your network is your network.
Fuck. But think about all the classes. Let me tell you another reason I think college is a scam. Think about all the classes that you took that you didn't need, that you paid for, that you never needed. Like electives. Like, think of stuff like electives. If what are you, STEM? Are you STEM?
Yeah, I'm STEM.
Okay, someone that's a STEM major.
Not the STEM majors.
Is eventually gonna have to take a theater film class, like, but you have to pay for that. But you don't need that. Like, you're never gonna need that. Like me, I'm a film major. Like, I'm doing stuff with like media, marketing. I'm doing stuff with like lighting, lighting, and like the history of film. Why do I need to take a math class? I don't need to take a math class, but I'm paying to take a math class, and I needed math class to graduate. That's how they get you.
You gotta learn how to count it up, brother. Count it up.
I mean, that's the basics. Like,
I feel like, okay, so your thing is, you're saying you're mad at college for giving you all this extra credit.
You hate math, bro.
I hate math.
No. There's this infamous thing called the Mississippi church bombing, and like.
We heard about that.
Yeah, like we watched it in middle school, like in the States. Yeah. But even like prior to that, there was this thing called wow, I'm having like some crazy ass brain for us today. But basically, like, there was like a black neighborhood in Philadelphia and in somewhere Greenwood or something like that, and there was like a rich, like wealthy black economy, and like they all got bombed. Wait, no, the one in Philadelphia got bombed, and like it's like more like deaths than like 9/11. So yeah, like these is like common like among people of color. Like, niggas been getting fucking bombed like their whole life.
Yeah, I don't know. Some people are just. It's crazy because people been bombing like Martin Luther King, like people bombed the church.
Yeah.
Like, it's not new.
Yeah,
it's
just crazy that it's still happening.
Yeah.
That's really
yeah. That would be the crazy part. It's like people are still crazy. Nothing really changes. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, like the last person that got lynched was, I think, in the 90s, like
exactly
like 90s. So we're not really too.
Didn't they have like some occasion where some dude got lynched during that shooting?
Some dude got lynched in Atlanta.
Yeah.
They said it was a suicide.
Yeah, but like we don't really know.
So.
We don't know about that. But like the last one that we do know about was like a white guy hung a black guy.
I even saw something on Joe Rogan's podcast. They said slavery still exists or something like that, but I didn't watch the video.
Yeah, there's
shout out to Joe Rogan. Go watch the podcast.
Definitely go watch.
Actually, watch our podcast. Then watch his after ours.
I don't know. Watch his and shout us out so that he could notice us and shout us out so his viewers can watch ours.
You did.
That way.
You dig?
But yeah.
Let's hop straight to the NBA.
Yeah.
NBA.
I'm not like
it's triple double season for real. It's triple double season. Niggas out here really getting that triple double. Shout out to Russell Westbrook.
Shout out to Russell.
They said Russell is averaging a triple double again.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
Bro, I've not watched basketball in so long.
Yeah, I mean, OKC is disappointing this year, so we're not really. We're not championship worthy.
Surprise, motherfucker.
It's not really. It's surprising because it's like, bro, y'all have a stacked team.
But I told him this at the beginning of the season.
Robertson got hurt, so that's why
Robertson is not that big of a factor for OKC.
Yes, our defensive, he is like a big factor because Melo can play defense.
Bro, we already know what's gonna happen.
Rockets are gonna take
when James Harden gets in the fucking playoffs. Bro.
I told these guys. Let me tell you, this is my Mickey's hot takes. Okay, I should have my own segment on this podcast. Mickey's hot takes. At the beginning of the season, I told old boy right here, buddy. I told you, we can expect OKC to do good, but they're not going to the championship this year. They like teams that like super teams that come together like that. It takes time, bro. Like when LeBron joined, it took like 2 years for him to get there. Like it's always gonna take a year for the chemistry, a year to develop, and then they're gonna get to their peak. That's what I'm saying.
Like, this guy consistently like chokes on dildos, bro. Like.
Anyway, they say Chris Paul chokes in the playoffs. Chris Paul hasn't even been that deep to even choke. James Harden choked last year. Oh, that sounded really suck. James Harden choked last year for sure. Shout out to Manu Ginobili for that block. But it's all good. The pressure's off Harden this season.
Go Spurs.
Kawhi is not coming back.
Y'all just give up on Kawhi, bro. He's gone, bro. They told him he was cleared two months ago. That nigga's still in his time.
I don't think he wants to play for
That nigga's a rebel though, for real, bro. Like he's not like
he just did a whole 180.
Yeah, bro. He's a
turn up.
I don't think he wants to play for the Spurs anymore.
Yeah,
I heard that too.
I think he wants to play for like
I don't know what it is. I just think
I think he said he wanted to play with LeBron or something like that.
Oh, don't disrespect Kawhi, bro. Don't disrespect Kawhi.
I don't know.
Kawhi, you're the only person with braids that I respect and I admire.
Well, so you don't like Allen Iverson anymore?
Oh yeah. So,
wow.
Yo.
Whoa.
Hey,
Baseball.
Oh my God. I mean like modern.
You definitely graduation cap right now.
You don't fuck with Travis or A$AP?
I'm talking about basketball players.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
what about Michael Beasley?
Alright.
Gotta light it up outside. You did.
I'll be back, man.
Where you going?
Cat.
But yeah. Just know you can't count OKC out yet because we're still like pushing through. But we'll see. I think we got a shot this year. I don't know. We'll see.
They still. I saw like a.
Because we beat other top tier teams that everybody says we can't beat. So
that's true.
I love watching Russell play. Like it's just amazing to see that. Like,
I don't like
a guard like pick up the fucking ball, bro, and dribble like
just
within like five or six steps, bro.
Yeah, he got body control. His body control is crazy,
bro.
Yeah, I just that's why he's my well, he's one of my favorite players.
He's easily the most aggressive point guard. Might be the most aggressive point guard ever. Honestly, I can't remember another point other than D-Rose a point, right?
I would say him. I would say D-Rose, Russell.
But he's more aggressive than
like
D-Rose.
This guy named Steve Francis. There was a guy named Steve Francis. Like, he played for the Rockets. But yeah.
I think Kyrie's an aggressive point guard.
No, but I'm talking about like
Kyrie's
like crazy.
Kyrie will murder you, but
Kyrie doesn't dunk as often. Like he doesn't like go to the paint and slam.
Yeah, but
Westbrook slams like 50% of the time.
Yeah, that right there. Is
power dunks.
Look up a guy named Steve Francis. Like he kind of like frames or like mirrors Russell Westbrook. Like
Steve. I like what DeRozan is doing.
No. Oh,
yeah,
no, he's not going dumb. He's not.
Damian Lillard too. Damian Lillard.
Giannis.
This is time to like the B level celebrities are like coming up. Like I always thought of
a B-level celebrity.
To me, he wasn't. Like I saw Dame's potential, but like now he's definitely like a top 15 player for me.
Absolutely.
Right now, but before I didn't really think of him like that. Yeah. But like since I've been like watching him play this season for sure, him and you heard about Kemba Walker last? You know, Kemba Walker scored 35 points in the first half.
What himself?
Last night, yes, 35 points first half. 7 out of 9 threes.
What?
Yeah, he was going off. And who else been turning up?
Dwight Howard, 30 rebounds. He had 30 rebounds, bro.
I'm not a Dwight fan, man. I'm not a Dwight fan.
I'm not a fan of him.
But yeah, that was crazy. Dwight had 30 and 32.
Dwight is still trash, bro.
30, well, he's still trash. After that 30 and 32 game, still trash. But still, shout out to Dwight. Bro. And he did it in 34 minutes. So that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
Bro, Dwight is.
I feel like everybody's going like ape. Like
that's what happens after All-Star break, bro. Niggas just be
turn-up season, bro.
They just be.
But everybody's getting hurt in the league, so that too is there. That's a factor. Everybody's getting hurt. So that's why I think Rockets, because everybody in the Rockets is healthy. But if somebody in the Rockets get hurt,
but the Rockets are deep too. People don't understand how deep the Rockets are. Like we have a deep team, bro. Come on, man.
I feel like y'all could only take this for a year though. If y'all can win this year, I don't think you guys could go for that long.
Who do you think's going? Who do you think is going to the finals in the Eastern Conference?
Like, I think Toronto
Raptors.
Yeah. You think so?
Yeah,
I don't believe in the Cavs this year. Sorry to all my LeBron sexuals. Shout out to all my bronsexuals. Yeah, because
like
Cavs, I don't
like
see it.
Like the East is like a fucking church league, bro. Like I've said this for like
people always disrespect the East.
The East is booty chicks, bro.
I don't think they're booty chicks.
I hate when people say that. Like the East is really they out here. Like come on, think of the Sixers. Like the Sixers and Boston is dangerous. The Sixers are.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Are dangerous.
They still like compared to the West, bro.
Yeah, the West is nasty.
That's what I'm saying, man. Booty cheeks, man.
Yeah, shout out to the Raptors, though. The Raptors really.
No, I just think the West just got big star names. Because you can only name like probably top like 10 star names. There's only like one star, like big star in the East. Like, that's just LeBron.
No.
Ooh.
They got other big stars.
Who? Kyrie?
Bron.
Kyrie's like low key. He doesn't even do anything. Like Kyrie's too low key to be a
Paul
star.
George? Oh, no.
Stop. We don't have stars. I'm telling you, the reason why everybody likes the East.
Are you not
Joel Embiid is the top tier.
That's what I'm
star,
saying,
too.
bro. Like, are you not gonna mention your West African peer?
Joel Embiid, definitely a star.
Ben Simmons is a bigger star than Joel.
Stop
Embiid.
that.
What?
Don't ever do that again.
You know that?
Don't ever. You know Joel Embiid is like number 5 or 6 on MVP list right now.
Is he really?
Yes.
I didn't know that, but that's crazy.
Okay. This is people
But
we
Ben
have.
Simmons
You
is
have
cold,
LeBron.
though.
You have LeBron. Then you have Giannis. And you have DeRozan. Then you have.
Oh yeah, Giannis.
You have Embiid.
Yeah, Giannis, bro.
It's like it's not enough stars in the East. The East don't have a lot of stars. But
You
look
got
at
DeRozan.
Yeah, like the West.
Look at the West. You got Curry. You got
I never thought about it like
KD.
that.
You got KD. They got the big names. That's why people say it's bigger because they got more stars in the West. If they like,
But also,
even it
but
out.
also like the West is like stacked, bro. Like
The West is stacked.
West is stacked, bro.
West is
Stacked, bro.
Stacked.
Oh, I mean, if they're stacked with stars, then I guess.
And with some dicks, man. I'm really forgetting that we're recording. Alright.
Shaking my head. Your battery's about to die. But I mean, I guess this is where we wrap up.
Alright, bro, we're gonna wrap
We
this up.
The first
Episode 1.
episode 1.
This was just like a little quick episode. Follow us Between the Minds on Instagram,
Twitter, and
Twitter,
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud.
Definitely.
Please email us any questions, anything you're learning,
Feedback.
anything you're reading. Just let us know. And yeah, follow us on Between the Minds.
Shout out to my mom.
Definitely shout out to mama.
I love you, mama.
Shout out to my dad. I need an extra
Shout out
tip.
to my younger sister. Her birthday is next week.
Shout out to you, Jesse.
She turned 18. My sister turned 18. That's crazy. My sister turned 18. My sister's turning 18, bro. You know my sister.
This is not.
What does that mean? She's growing up to be a woman.
Peace out. That's so crazy.
Alright, listen to this shit. I'm
Peace out.
fucking.
Summertime.
I'm fucking up, bro.
Bro, it's still. Press the red button.
Just press the red button.
I want to fuck up shit, bro. I'm very.
Press the motherfucker.
You gonna press this shit.
No.
Press the.